Grady, what are you doing?
What? Oh, I was just tanning because it's too cold outside and the studio lights are perfect.
Grady, get a hold of yourself, man.
I'm sorry, guys.
Catalina, what do you talk about today?
Oh, well, there's a huge concert coming into town on Sunday.
Nice. Well, the Osprey baseball team lost last night.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, we covered these stories and more in our special spring break edition of UNF Now. Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Grady Trimble. One man who's familiar with the island life is author Walter de Jesus Fitzwater. But Fitzwater didn't live the tropical paradise lifestyle you may be imagining. He grew up in Cuba seeking truth in a lifetime of broken promises. Fitzwater will be reading from his book Cuba, the Island I Treasure, which discusses Fitzwater's childhood in Cuba and the country's current struggle for freedom. The reading begins at 7 p.m. today in the Student Union and will be followed by a book signing and reception with Caribbean food and Latin music. From Cuba to Tuba, UNF has got you covered. The Southeast Regional Tuba Euphonium Conference will be held this Friday and Saturday in the UNF Fine Arts Center. Some of the best performers in the Southeast will be playing concerts and teaching master classes and clinics. There will also be competitions for soloists, quartets, and, for the first time ever, duets. Make sure you check out this tuberific event. It's not quite beach weather yet, but by next week it will be. Here's your UNF Now weather report. Oof. What was it? Oh, what she's... You may not be traveling to New York this spring break, but the Osprey Cafe is bringing a taste of the city to campus. The Osprey Cafe will be serving roasted New York strip and New York-style cheesecake as part of its All-American Steakhouse night. Dinner will be served today from 4 to 7:30 p.m. It's gonna be delicious. Just don't tell your mom that the food here is better than hers when you go home for spring break. Do you feel like you never exercise when you say you're going to? Don't beat yourself up over it. Beat somebody else up instead. The Student Wellness Center offers kickboxing as part of its group fitness classes today and every Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. It's the perfect way to burn some of those calories from that big steak dinner at the cafe. You don't want to miss it. It's sure to be a kicking time. Now, let's get to Catalina Allures with your Entertainment Now.
With your Entertainment Now, I'm Catalina Allures. It looks like reporter Melody Hopkins has already started her spring break. Let's go to her at Spring Break Central.
Thank you, Catalina. If you're staying in Jacksonville this spring break, I have a few things for you to do right here in your own backyard. First stop for a country-loving Ospreys. Miranda Lambert, Dierks Bentley, and special guest Lee Brice are performing live at the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena this Saturday. Tickets start at $50 and the show starts promptly at 7:30 p.m. St. Patrick's Day is Sunday, so during the recovery process Monday, you can finally hit the beach. And if you're new to Jax, be sure to visit Angie's Subs or Taco Lou's this week, a few beachside favorites of Jacksonville locals. And good news, the weather looks great for the week, staying in the low to mid-80s with a low chance of rain. Looks like good beach and pool weather for the local spring breakers. And as always, remember to pack plenty of sunscreen, water, and protective sun gear. But when the inevitable happens and you're suffering from the first brutal sunburn of 2013, remember this home remedy. 2 vitamin E, 2 vitamin C, and an ibuprofen works every time, along with aloe vera to get you ready for day 2 of fun in the sun. So Ospreys, have fun, be safe, and happy tanning. Back to you, Catalina.
Thanks, Melody. Spring break is definitely the time to dust off your old alternative rock trip CDs. Kick off the spring break and take yourself back to memories of TRL and teen angst with Matchbox 20. The Multi-Platinum Band will be taking the stage at the St. Augustine Amphitheater this Sunday, March 17th at 7 p.m. The Winter North Tour is to continue showcasing music from the band's fourth studio album titled North. Despite massive popularity during the mid-90s and early 2000s, North is Matchbox 20's first album to hit #1 on the Billboard music charts. You can definitely count on the band to play its best-selling songs like 3 a.m., Push, and Unwell. Head to Ticketmaster.com to get your tickets for the show. Prices range from $39.50 to $75. But if you're not into nostalgia, then prepare yourself for what's sure to be Jacksonville's biggest St. Patrick's Day party. St. Pat's on the St. John's, hosted by Finn McCool's, will be downtown at the Landing along the river all day Sunday. You can stuff yourself with a traditional Irish breakfast at Finn's starting at 8 a.m., followed by an all-you-can-eat corned beef buffet from 11 a.m. to close. Spend the rest of the day drinking green beer, if you're old enough, and checking out all the activities. There will be Irish dance groups, live musics, and giveaways. Plus, bring your pooch and dress it in green for its chance to be crowned the King or Queen of St. Pa's Day. Obviously, Jacksonville doesn't have to dye its river green to celebrate the holiday right. As always, Ospreys, please remember to drink and party responsibly. Now let's check in with Christy Andauer to see what the world of sports is like today. Here's your UNF Now Sports Report.
With your UNF Now Sports Report, I'm Christy Andauer. Although it won't be steamy hot tomorrow, come out and support your men's and women's tennis teams as they take on Kennesaw State. The women's match begins at 10 a.m. and the men's match begins at 2 p.m. These two matches kick off the tennis conference play and will continue through Saturday as both teams hit the courts against Mercer with matches at 10 and 2. Good luck, Ospreys. The baseball team suffered a tough loss against Savannah State last night as they committed 3 errors that led to 4 unearned runs. The game ended 1-4 with senior Corey Bass scoring the one and only run for the Ospreys. Their next game is set for 6 p.m. on Friday night at Harmon Stadium as they begin their non-conference series against Lafayette. This game will be aired on asun.tv. Good luck, Ospreys. As the women's 4-on-4 flag football kicked off last night, it was a sad night for the ladies of Zeta Tau Alpha as they lost both games. Major Paynes demolished Zeta 30-0 and Zeta Select beat them 28-0. On the other hand, Zeta Select and Major Paynes kicked off their season in high gear as they stand 2-0 in the division. Next games are scheduled for March 26th. Matchups begin at 9 p.m. in the intramural fields. Good luck, ladies. The last show before spring break.
I cannot wait.
I'm so excited.
Christy, what are you doing for spring break?
I'm going to Puerto Rico.
No way.
I'm so excited.
Bring me back some Mud Puffs,
so
please.
lucky.
Oh, I definitely will.
Oh, man. Well, guys, make sure you check out our website, unfmedia.com.
And also make sure to like our Facebook page, facebook.com/UNFmedia.
Thanks for tuning in and check in with us anytime you need your news now. Have a hot spring break, UNF.